be surprised if you see some people tape an Achilles that comes all the way up here to the top of the calf. I've seen people do that where they run their strips that entire distance using the long lever principle. I'm going to bring them into more of a plantar flexed position where I tape in a right angle position for an ankle. For an Achilles, I want them in plantar flexion. Clean shave spray, heel and lace pads. I'm going to start with 2 to 3 top anchors. I love the 2-inch for that. I can get a broader coverage with that. Then I'm going to do 1 base anchor. I'm going to take that 3-inch elasticon like I just did with my stirrup, and I'm going to put a split right down the center. So I'm going to start on the bottom. I'm going to tack it. I'll probably have to hold it in place with a piece of tape, and then I pull my tension and I run my split. The area of the split should be above the area of the injury. Make sense? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do 3 of those. Sometimes I do 2, and the third one I don't split. I just take it straight up. So the first 2 are with a split and give me some better contour and conformity. The third one I often will do just a straight without that split. Everybody okay with that?
So do you just kind of go from broad to...
Actually,
so like the second split is a little more narrow?
I usually go right at the same spot with my split above the area of the injury. If I don't split, for example, if I had 2-inch rather than 3-inch, I would run 1 strip straight, and I'd run 1 that would come off to an angle, and I'd run the other that would come off to the other angle. So that on the back side, again, I've got this broad V or wedge, but on the plantar surface, I've got a narrow V or wedge. And all the thickest, bulkiest part of my tape should be right over the Achilles tendon where the inflammation's at. Right? Everybody okay with that? Then I lace it up. So Achilles, clean shave spray, heel and lace pads, anchor, anchor, 3 strips, posterior aspect, pull tension out of it, and then lace it up. Arches and calf. Following the contour in your calf is really, 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 really important, because if not, you're going to cause the calf to cramp. And if you do, then put a little slit up on top. The problem is, if you do that, you may nullify the elasticity or the stability that you're getting from the elastic tape. If you're in a high school and you have a cheap, crappy budget, you can do the same thing with 1.5-inch tape, and that's probably what you're going to have to do on the exam in here. You're going to have to run your strips up the posterior aspect with regular 1.5-inch white tape. The difference is you can't start in as much plantar flexion. You have to start them a little bit more towards ankle neutral or a right angle rather than in as much plantar flexion.
And then do more than 3 strips, correct? 'Cause it's not...
It just depends. Size of foot, amount of injury, all kinds of things. Yeah, you probably would go with a 5 or a 7 possibly, even depending on all of those factors. Okay, everybody all right with that so far? So now I've shown you